All right, let's get this over with. Honestly, I've been forced to make this because my staff, is once again making a mess in the kitchen. You people think you're some kind of culinary genius on a Sunday morning, but let me tell you, the smell of burning butter at 7 a.m., it's just offensive. Since you clearly can't be trusted, I'm here to lay down the law. So this is it, right? The big question that just haunts your simple little minds while you're standing over the stove. Oh, I see you. You look at me, you look at your plate, and I can practically hear the gears grinding in there. So you know what? Let's just settle this once and for all. And just so we're crystal clear, nobody wants that trip to the vet. I certainly don't. Have you any idea how undignified it is to be stuffed into that plastic box? It's awful. So you need to pay attention because what's at stake here is my dignity and your wallet. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to break this down for you so there is absolutely, positively no room for error. My health and happiness, your feline superior's health and happiness, depends on it. So, there it is. The short answer is yes. But, and this is a huge but, if you stop listening right now, you are almost guaranteed to mess this up. Those words, fully cooked and unseasoned, they are not suggestions. They are commandments. Seriously, write them down if you have to.
So, you're probably thinking, why would I, a superior being, even consider eating your peasant food? Well, turns out when you actually do it right, an egg is, well, it's less peasant food and more of a superfood. So let's talk about why I might actually allow this so-called treat to pass my lips.
Okay, let's get something straight right now. I am not a small, furry human. I am an obligate carnivore. What does that mean? It means my body is this incredible biological machine that's tuned for one thing and one thing only, animal protein. So please, for the love of all that is sacred, stop trying to give me a bite of your sourdough toast. It's just insulting. That's right, protein. That's the fuel for my midnight parkour sessions across your furniture. It's what powers my intense tactical maneuvers against that mysterious red dot you call a toy. My whole existence, my very essence, is built on protein. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. Look at this breakdown. Let's just go through it so you don't get confused. First up, you've got taurine. That's what keeps my eyes sharp enough to judge your questionable fashion choices. Then there's lutein and zeaxanthin. That's for superior night vision for important business. Riboflavin, that's just the power for my 3 AM zoomies. Vitamin D gives me a rock-solid skeleton for all my death-defying stunts. And finally, biotin, the secret to this luxurious, shiny coat. You see, it's basically a multivitamin in a little shell. All right, listen up. This right here is probably the most critical part of this whole thing. I've seen so many humans get this wrong, so if you only pay attention to one section, make it this one. Please. Don't mess it up. And here it is, the single biggest, most dangerous mistake you can possibly make. This whole idea that raw equals natural and is somehow better for me, let's tackle this catastrophic piece of misinformation right now. The answer? Absolutely not. I mean it. Not a little bit, not sometimes, never, ever. Raw eggs are a one-way ticket to things like salmonella. I am a regal feline, okay? I have a reputation for elegance to maintain and, well, vomiting on the new rug is just not on my schedule. And look, it's not even just about the bacteria. Raw egg whites have this thing in them called Avidin. The best way to think about it is like it's a nutrient thief. It literally steals the biotin, the vitamin that makes my coat so amazing, and stops my body from using it. The result? A dull coat, skin problems. It's a complete disaster for any self-respecting cat. So look at this. It's pretty clear, right? When you cook the egg, you kill all that nasty bacteria, and you get rid of that Avidin nutrient thief. The protein is safe, all the good stuff is available. So on one side, you've got a healthy, delicious treat. On the other, you have a guaranteed trip to the vet. The choice really is yours. Okay, now that we've covered the life or death rules, let's talk about how to actually prepare this thing. Think of this as your official, non-negotiable guide. Okay, step 1, cook it. Thoroughly. I mean, scrambled or boiled until it's completely dry. No runny bits. Got it? Step 2, keep it plain. And by plain, I mean no butter, no oil, no salt, none of those weird non-stick sprays. Step 3, Let it cool down. My tongue is a very delicate instrument. And finally, step 4, mash it up and just serve a tiny bit. I mean, come on, I don't have a knife and fork. And now for the big no-no list. These aren't just unhealthy. These things are straight up poison to me. Onions, garlic, chives, they're toxic. And all that other stuff you love to dump on your food, the salt, the seasonings, the butter, the oils, for me, that just means an upset stomach and, well, getting fat. And I'm not being dramatic here. My friend Joan's human, she learned this the hard way. She gave her tabby a tiny bite of her fancy omelet. But it had chives in it, and let me tell you, the result was not pretty. It was a disaster. Don't be like Joan's human. All right, we're almost at the end of my very important lecture. So let's wrap this up with the final verdict, my official ruling on this whole egg thing, so you can finally get it right. Okay, I want you to remember one number. Just one. 10%. Got it? Any treats, and yes, that includes eggs, should be no more than 10% of my daily calories. This is not a suggestion. It's the golden rule. And let's be super clear on this. An egg is a treat. It is not a meal. Once or twice a week is plenty, because if you give me too much, I'll get chunky. I'll turn into a little fuzzy bowling ball. And then I can't pounce, I can't climb, I can't fit in my favorite nap spot. And believe me, a heavy cat is a sad cat. And one last thing, even when you do everything perfectly, some of us we have sensitive systems. So if you see me scratching a lot, or if there's a bathroom accident, you need to stop the eggs. It's probably not me being spiteful. Probably. If my coat starts looking patchy or I'm vomiting, you need to talk to the vet. The one with the white coat and the cold table. They know what's up. Okay? My work here is done. I'm going back to my sunbeam now. I believe that red dot is due to make an appearance soon, and I need to be well rested. So now you have the information. Don't get lazy with it. Make the right choice tomorrow morning at breakfast. You are dismissed.